How would you like to generate a tax-efficient retirement without having to worry about traditional contribution limits, not having to worry about how you're going to retire on time, and not living the lifestyle you would love in retirement? Having a tax-efficient retirement is simple as using a GPS. You punch in how much you need for retirement and when you would like to retire, and it leads you the way step by step, helping you achieve your retirement goals every single time. Shouldn't everyone's retirement be about enjoying life with your family and not worrying about how much they're going to be paying in taxes? Now, while that might sound ideal, it doesn't happen for the majority of people. The truth is, people don't know how or think it's too complicated to achieve a tax-efficient retirement. They live in constant fear, worrying about how much money they will have left after taxes are taken out of their hard-earned money. The reality is they face, day after day, the only people with knowledge of a tax-efficient retirement can be truly at ease. Most people do not follow the principle of pay yourself first. This means you need to pay yourself first instead of paying for liabilities. Too many people are accumulating large liabilities such as a bigger house, a boat, a car, instead of investing in assets. Most people would just rather roll the dice and let chance decide their retirement. It is important that you pay yourself first to achieve asset growth with tax-efficient retirement. Hi, my name is Alan Davis. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share exactly how I have installed a process for tax-free retirement that consistently continues to help my clients achieve their goals. And you could do exactly the same. I'm also going to share with you the 3 biggest mistakes that most people are making when it comes to retirement. With our simple, proven system that identifies your individual and specific need and how we can help you achieve this need for tax-efficient retirement. We will discuss the 2 principles that everyone can implement to increase their savings. These are the exact same strategies that many of my clients have implemented to achieve a tax-efficient retirement. Unbelievable? Well, we have clients who've started this process and are doing exceptionally well. They have access to their money, even prior to age 59 and a half, and don't have any required minimum distributions. This process takes in the principle of pay yourself first that helps build your assets instead of adding to your liabilities. We are helping people every step of the way with their tax-efficient revenue streams. And the good news, we can do this for you too. What we do in our system is that we eliminate problems of contribution limits and paying excess taxes in retirement. And today I'm going to show you how you can also achieve a tax-efficient retirement like my clients. The 2 principles that everyone can implement to increase their savings is what our system is all about. The first principle is the addition of assets instead of liabilities. Remember, if you keep adding on liabilities, then you'll never get ahead. Your income may continue to go up, but so will your liabilities. Thus, you'll be stuck in the same place as you were before. The second principle is paying yourself first. When you get a paycheck, you need to pay yourself first instead of paying all your liabilities. This is very important for the growth of your assets. What we're going to be sharing is exactly how to achieve a tax-efficient retirement that can be done on any budget, and it's based on results that have been proven over and over again. Most people will not take the advantage of tax-free retirement simply because they don't know how, or they just prematurely assume that it's too complicated. When it comes to preparing for retirement, most people are not prepared whatsoever. Did you know 57% of workers say saving for retirement is their top financial priority, but yet only 24% of the workers have more than $1,000 saved for retirement? The overwhelming majority of people who haven't saved for retirement have said that it's not that they don't want to, it's just that they don't have a systematic way to save that is simple for them. Don't be a statistic. We'll help you solve these issues. When it comes to retirement, I've come to realize that most people fall in one of the 2 categories. First, they're the hopefuls. These are the people who work day in and day out and hope the government or their employer will take care of them. They don't have a set defined plan and just hope for the best. The hopefuls are the group of people who keep on buying and increasing their liabilities instead of adding onto their assets to multiply growth. When they get their paychecks, they pay everyone first instead of paying themselves. The second group is the strategist. These are the people who take the initiative to plan for their own retirement and not rely on the government or their employer. They have a set, defined plan and stick to it. This is the group of people who accumulate their assets instead of liabilities and achieve growth. These are the type of people who do follow pay yourself first principle. Even though their incomes increase, They do not increase their liabilities, so they do not fall further behind. Now, most people fall in the hopeful category instead of the strategist category. We will help you transition to becoming a strategist. And the great news is, this is extremely simple. The three biggest problems most people have when it comes to retirement is that they can only put back a certain amount of money because of traditional contribution limits. They pay far too much in taxes. And people keep on increasing their liabilities instead of their assets. With our tax-efficient retirement, you no longer have to worry about either of these three. Our process has no contribution limits, which means you can put back as much money as you'd like. Our process allows for tax-free withdrawals even before the age of 59 and a half. It will also show you how to pay yourself first to help your assets multiply instead of increasing your liabilities. There's no other process out there that lets you overcome all of these problems in such an efficient and successful process. This process is perfect for you if you're looking to take control and be a strategist in your retirement and also decrease your tax liability. This is for people who no longer want to stress about retirement and push off investing. Now, it's important that I only work with three types of clients. 1, clients who want to take control of their retirement. 2, clients who want to maximize their tax-efficient retirement and decide this on the first meeting. And number 3, clients who want to dramatically increase their assets instead of their liabilities. By the way, this is the same process that many of my clients have been through to help them take control of their tax-efficient retirement. They now have access to a convenient and tax-free revenue stream. Here's what the session will look like. The session will take about 45 minutes to go through. You'll be talking with one of my qualified members of my team. We'll help you identify exactly where you are at and help you put together a strategy to dramatically increase your retirement on a tax-efficient basis. By doing this, it will take a considerable amount of stress off your shoulders. So who's this process for? This is for people who have a strong desire to achieve a tax-efficient retirement, and this is for people who know they cannot get the same results on their own and will lean on my expertise. Also, this is for people who truly value protecting their financial well-being. And lastly, this is for someone who wants to increase their assets instead of their liabilities. By working with me as a client, you will see the payoffs quickly for years and years to come. Why? Because we get results. Now, who's this process not for? Well, this is not for people who think they are okay with the government or their family or someone else taking care of their retirement. This is not for people who make excuses and complain. It is definitely not for people who are stuck in the information gathering mode and are not prepared to take action now. It is also not for people who are not absolutely serious and committed to achieving a tax-efficient retirement. Now, knowing we're a good fit is absolutely crucial because I want to help all my clients get results and work with them for the long term. And the truth is, there are some people I just cannot help. If that's the case, I'll let you know and be 100% upfront and suggest maybe another alternative for you. I'm only looking for those clients who are a good fit and who I'm absolutely sure I can give results for. The first step is to complete an application for a private strategy session with one of us. We need the application to see two things. 1, if I can help you and to see if I'm the best person to help you get the results you want. And 2, to see if you're ready to step up, commit, and take massive action to do the required work to generate the results. Now, once you complete your application, you'll be taken to my calendar and we will be able to schedule a time with you to conduct a strategy session. This is where we will really start working together to figure out what you want and how I can make it happen. At the end of the call, one of two things will occur. 1, you'll be a fit and I will accept you as one of my clients. Or 2, it's not a good fit and that's okay too. There's no hard feelings, no obligation of any kind. Either way, you'll receive a valuable strategy session and will walk away with newfound clarity of exactly where you are right now in your retirement goals and what is holding you back from achieving the goals you want. This will be the most valuable 45 minutes you will invest in yourself this entire year. So go ahead and schedule a time right now and we'll see if we're a good fit. This is an extremely limited opportunity. The clients who act quickly are the ones who become my very best clients. Go ahead and reserve your spot right now and follow the instructions on the next page. Thanks for taking the time to be with me today. And if there's anything else or any other questions you might have, feel free to contact us. Give me a call at 800 686 2148.